What's good, people? It's Jagilsdorf coming back at you with another video. I'm gonna actually try listening to music while I make a video for once, because honestly it's so quiet when I make a video, and then I edit my videos and I end up putting music to most of them anyway, and then they seem a little bit more energetic, and I don't know, I feel this would just be better. But anyway, I wanted to tell you a very quick story about gear. Now, you acquire gear. You don't just go out and get all this gear. You acquire it over time. You kind of have a collection and you build on that collection. You get more stuff as you progress in your field, in your craft. You just learn more and more. Now, first rule of thumb is know your gear before you buy your gear. I think that's the most valuable lesson I've ever learned, is learn how to use the gear through YouTube and articles and all that stuff. Find the manual online and read the whole manual before you even make the purchase, because then once you make the purchase and the day it arrives, you can open up the box. You're not sitting there okay, I have no idea how to really use this fully, and that is top notch. Highly recommend. But anyway, the story behind this is that I was working at this one grocery store, right? And we were getting all new registers. So these people came in, these third-party workers came in, and they ripped out the computer systems, and all that was really left was the register itself, and then the actual screen, the monitor. They were instructed to leave as much equipment intact as possible, so all they really changed was the credit card readers. And this is where it gets interesting. Some of you who make music might be familiar with this style USB. It's used in a lot of different MIDI equipment and whatnot. They had 12 of these and a bunch of Ethernet cables, all in brand new bags, never used. This is one of them, and these workers were instructed to throw them away because they were already cables installed, and the owner was just no, leave everything how it is, only change what you need to change. If you don't need to change the cables, the old cables work, do it. And they were instructed to throw away all these brand new equipment. It was crazy to me. So I asked my boss, I'm can I have it? And he's just no, but it's your job to take out the trash. So I got a box of cables in the basement, just a bunch of these USB cables and Ethernet cables. The moral of this story is that you acquire gear. You don't necessarily need to steal gear, and you don't need to borrow and never return, but you acquire gear, and over time, as you just are keeping your eyes open for the things that you might need or you could find use for, you eventually just stumble upon it. These things just kind of find their way into your life. As you need them, they just kind of appear. It's weird, and you'll start to notice what I'm talking about, because you'll be wow, I really wish I had a device or a piece of gear that could do this task, and then all of a sudden it just shows up in your life, and you're whoa, that's crazy to me. This whole time this thing existed and I had no idea. That's how I was with the fat head. I didn't need the fat head until right now. Now I really utilize it and I really enjoy having that, but before it's just yeah, it would have been nice to have, but I didn't do the proper research to find it either. I wasn't really looking for more gear, I was just looking to use what I have. But yeah, I really just wanted to tell that story about how you really just start to acquire the stuff that you want. You don't necessarily have to buy everything brand new, the newest edition, the best one, the greatest of the great. You acquire it as you go, and if you can get by with what you have, then do that, because you'll end up saving money in the long run. So just a message to everyone: don't go blow all your money on things you don't necessarily need, and always wait. Whenever you want to make a purchase on something, wait a week before you even buy it. Study the gear, know what it is, see if someone else has it, that you can borrow it and learn how to use it before you have it yourself, so that you get the most value out of that piece of equipment the day you have it. And keep your eyes open, because you never know when something might just turn up. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.